Hey y'all, it's Smitty here. Just checked out this Backbreaker conference call that they had on. They posted it up here on Operation Sports. It wasn't a live commentary. It was an audio commentary. It was just dialogue and all text. Like all going through here. It's just all text. But I'm just gonna point out the key things that they had in there in within this. Like first, I'm gonna name off the negatives. The negative things they basically said that first there's no injuries in the game, which is a big hindrance. But nevertheless, that's still, I wouldn't let that fully take away from the gameplay. So there are no injuries. Secondly, there's no fatigue, so that does hinder the fact that you have a 55-man roster, and it kind of defeats the purpose of subbing, of substitutions when nobody's going to get tired. So those are two key things off top, that aren't in the game. Along with that, let me see. There aren't any replay challenges as well. They don't have that in the game, and also there aren't any sliders in the game as well. So there won't be any gameplay slider adjustments. So that kind of puts all their eggs in one basket in the sense that you're banking on the gameplay and your AI and everything. You're really banking on it to really come through. So hopefully it does come through. Like, I seriously hope that it does come through the way that we all hope that it would. The way that it's been lacking for a long time, especially with Madden be the only up-to-date current football game that's being produced. So I really hope that it comes through, even with those factors in mind. But a few of the main things that he was pointing out is despite of not having those features in the game, the main thing that they were focusing on was getting the gameplay right, getting all the gameplay details right. And those were also things that they did consider. It's not like they completely ignored them. They were considered. It's just that when it came down to it, they were more concerned about having the gameplay set up right and that coming through the right way to truly represent the Euphoria engine, because he spoke about the Euphoria engine quite a bit. So that's something that they're really trying to put out there and really trying to promote in a huge way. He also spoke about how the differences between the pro and the arcade modes on the game as well, and how they differentiate between each other. And let me see. And oh yes, and also one of the positive things. Excuse me, I didn't really say positives in the list, but one of the positive things is that there are different player heights, weights, and sizes. So he did state that in there, and they're possibly from the way and from how the administrator on the conference call said, basically the way that Rob was talking, that there would be a second backbreaker. So hopefully there is a second one. So I'm really pushing that this first one does really well. But also, like I said, the main thing that they were really going for is getting the gameplay aspect right. Like, they don't have online leagues, but you can play online games. And, other things that they already said before, like taking created teams online and, not really allowing that for the sake of player infringement or NFL infringement. So, outside of that, like, honestly, like, in my own personal opinion, from what I read here, I'm still geeked up about the game. I'm still jacked up about it. You know what I'm saying? Even though, despite the letdowns, but the thing is, if you, like I said, if you read through the whole entire interview, just read through the whole entire conversation, and you look at it, and if you look at it with an unbiased eye, you could definitely see that these guys are truly going for gameplay. They're truly going for the authenticity of trying to depict that on the field football presence. instead of it being a God view where it's like, okay, you can basically plan all your moves and just go ahead and head on out. So hopefully hopefully it's a success. I really am pulling for the success of this game, so it could be something fresh. And hopefully when it comes around to them doing a second game, they'll they would have an opportunity at using an NFL license, and they can get all the other things fixed, like custom, like making custom plays, or also adding injuries and things of that nature. Everything that they lacked in the first one, they can put into the second one. So I look forward to it. Hopefully, like I said, I have great hopes and aspirations for this game, along with many others. Read through the article, check out the commentary that some of the comments people have put on there as well about the game, and by all means, comment, subscribe, let me know what you personally think, about this game. And like I said, it releases on June 1st. And oh yeah, one other thing. There will be a demo, and they said they're currently working on getting a demo together, so they didn't have a date in terms of exactly when the demo will be released, but they are working on it. So it is for sure that there will be a demo out for this game. So we'll all get a chance to have a crack at it before it comes out. So that's good. Well, all right, y'all. This your boy Smitty signing out. All right, peace out.